All right, no time to explain, gang. Welcome back. King Zeph here, back with another video for you guys. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are enjoying the weekend so far, having a little bit of good food and some vibes and all the other fun stuff, well, that goes with it. I'm actually moving around today. I don't know if I'm going to make it to my locals or not, regardless, but I'm going to do another set of opening for you guys. Something that I didn't even do last time because I really... This opening I'm going to do today, I should have did like 6 months ago when they did the other one because I never done it before, but I just didn't really see a huge point, so I did a whole lot of stuff. But I guess I dropped the ball. I might have been goofing. I might have been stupid. But I got my hands on a bunch of the Rarity Pack 2 mini boxes that have been out for about a week now. They kind of been just, you know, slowly integrating themselves into like your Targets and all that other fun stuff. Fun fact, the booster box of this is supposed to drop, I believe, in November. They're actually going to do booster boxes of these like they did for Retro Pack 1, but only certain OTS stores are going to have it or specialty stores are going to carry it. I saw the pre-orders up on like Hobbyville and a couple other places that are internationally driven, so don't hold my breath for that one because I think the last time I looked at it, it was showing that they had it up, but it was out of stock. So they'll probably restock it, maybe not. They do have Retro Pack 1 in stock for like $135, and that's another reason I didn't get it because around that time it was like $200 for the booster box. I'm like, I'm not paying that for a bunch of old school retro cards, a lot of them that really weren't worth a lot of money, so there was not really a point in me cracking open those packs. Retro Pack 2 has a different situation because, of course, its value proposition is a little bit different. So I figured I'd give it a try. I've never opened these before, but it would be nice to potentially see if I can pull a Blue Eye Shining Dragon. That's like in a secret rare. So we're going to crack open 5 of these. I did get them from Walmart, so I spent $100, got 5 of these boxes. I believe each of these has 4 packs per, yes, they do. It's 4 packs per box, 9 cards, and hopefully, and I think they said better pull rates out of them than they were when they were like 20 years old. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Love to have you guys stick around. We're on the goal to hit 800 subscribers, so if you do me a favor, it's free of charge. Hit that subscribe button and the bell so that way more videos like this, especially if you like seeing openings, some Master Duel gameplay, some TCG stuff, Lorcana stuff, music, and all that other fun stuff, I would really appreciate it. There is a giveaway going on with the Megaton video. The first video has dropped yesterday. The next 2 will be dropping next week. You can watch that for all the details below. I'll probably have that link in the description down here somewhere if you haven't already seen that video, if you're new to the channel. So like I said, if you're new, sit back, relax, welcome, enjoy me. If not, nice to have you. Thank you for stopping by. But without further ado, this is going to be a little bit longer video because we're opening about 20 packs and these little mini boxes. So let's get this thing going. So Retro Pack 2 with, I believe that was Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight on the box. So it's Beast of Guildford, Yugi, and then I think Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight. So, but yeah, for those that don't know, I'm pretty sure more of you know about this, but just for the handful of you that probably don't, Retro Pack was a product that was only sold outside of the United States of America because they didn't get every single set that we got when we got them. So the Retro Packs 1 and the 2 was like their reprint sets to catch them up. So it was the set that Konami released to them to give them a bunch of the like very important cards, like, you know, some your Blue Eye stuff and Dark Magician and Axe of Despair. There's a lot of stuff that would kind of like catch them up to the printing of certain cards and sets until they actually started kind of more regularly getting product. So for us, this is stuff that we've had that we got via promos from movies or just from all the booster sets that came out as they came out. So this is more or less something that you saw in Europe than you saw in the United States of America. So that's why we never got it until now. So like this is one of those nostalgia things that ironically is actually doing well. So we got Spirit Messenger Eye, Dark Spirit of the Silent, lovely trap card on that one. Guardian Sphinx, and what's even funny about these is like you can tell that they use like the old printing style because it has the old type of text and the cards look just like, they just look old. The cards don't look new, they look very, very old on that side. They do have a better like coloring and everything to them because they weren't US prints, but yeah, like every one of these cards looks like they were like 20 years old. Barrel Behind the Door, I haven't seen this card in a very, very long time. And then we got Nudora is our rare. And now once again, LaForce, Ladybug of Doom, Gemini Elf, Goblin Attack Force, and then the Lightning Blade. Now, remember, old school Yu-Gi-Oh! There were not guaranteed pull rates. Like, they weren't to the point of a booster box like they are today where you're guaranteed 2 secret rares and 4 ultras, and then the rest of them are supers. back in the day, they were random. Like, you were guaranteed foils in the box, but you weren't guaranteed how many foils or let alone which ones they would be. There would be occasions that you didn't get a single secret rare in a booster box. So once again, it's going to be very, like, you know, these packs are going to be more reflecting of it. Book of Taiyu, Book of Moon, and then Magical Hats, followed by Dust Tornado, Life Force Sword, Thousand Eye Idol, and then Magic Drain and our counter spell out of that one. So yeah, like each pack was guaranteed a rare. That's as far as I got. The rares were guaranteed at the absolute least. And even so, I believe, I don't remember if they changed that or not, you would get a rare and a foil. You would get two, and I believe it's the placement of the card, because I think if the rare is not the third to last card, if memory serves me correctly, and we'll find out here soon. If the rare is the third to last card, you should be a super, but I think Retro Pack, you might either have a rare or just a super itself. So, Bottomless Trap Hole, very, very good card. Spirit Dragon, Legendary Ocean, great, like, look at this, like, it's, like, that's not how the cards look like. This is like, it's like spottiness, it's like just bad print. So like the cards look old. And Dark Necrofear is the very first foil. There we go. First foil out the group, a super rare, Dark Necrofear. Card of Safe Return, Melkin the Fourth Place Beast, Skull Invitation, Burn card, and Tornado Wall. People in Master Duel still actually use Skull Invitation to this very day. Every time a card is sent to the graveyard, its owner takes 300 points of damage, so you usually see it in burn decks. But we did get a foil, not too bad. Spirit Messenger L, Yatagarasu, Jesus Christ, Creature Swap, Emergency Provisions, and then, ooh, Helpawemmer. We got an ultra rare, so we got two foils. Helpawemmer. This card cannot be special summoned from the grave. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, your opponent must discard one random card at the end of their battle phase. Nice. So we got an ultra rare. Torrential Tribute, Parasite, Premature Burial, and the Mask of Retreat. So, funny enough. So we did get Helpawemmer and Dark Necrofear, two of Bakura's cards. I believe Helpawemmer, actually, was Helpawemmer a merit card? Helpawemmer might have been a merit card. I know Dark Necrofear was 100% a Bakura card, but I think Helpawemmer might have been a merit card. As if Bakura wouldn't use Helpawemmer too, like Bakura, you know, Bakura and, well, mostly Bakura. Bakura always had those very Dark Spirit Fiend decks that played around with graveyards and a bunch of other stuff. Merrick, he just had a lot of just dark shadow creatures, so like stuff that you would definitely see in the Shadow Realm, along with the Winged Dragon and Ra. So, but like, so both players essentially, like I said, I could see both of them. I believe Helpawemmer was Merrick used that because I think he used it on Joey. Yeah, like either one of those two could play that card. Gravekeeper Spy, Gillosaurus, Bazoo the Soul Eater, Bottomless Trap Hole, followed by a Destiny board as our super rare. So as our next super, so that's our third foil. I wonder if you got all the final. I know we got Spirit with this F. I think we got an L and an I, so I'll be missing N and A. Will be the last two pieces of the Destiny board, but not bad. This pack was like damaged. It just fell apart. Dark Room of Nightmare, another burn card. Yeah, this is a burn card. I was like, which one is this? This one. Creature Swap. Bazoo the Soul Eater once again. Spirit Messenger I. I'm going to keep track of the Spirit Messengers now. Magic Cylinder as a rare. Very powerful trap card. I just didn't realize it was a rare. Nobleman of Crossout, Premature Burial, and Mask of Restrict, followed by Card of Safe Return. So this pack is, you either get a rare or you get a foil. You don't get both. It was the old school packs, like the Legend of Blue Eyes and stuff, where you would get both. So, fun fact on that one. But so far, out of the two mini boxes, we got 3 foils, so we're almost at 50-50. Dark Spirit of the Silent once again, Guardian Sphinx, Barrel from Behind the Door, Gillosaurus, and Insect Queen. My voice just broke. It tried to do the Weevil, but it didn't work. But this card actually looks really, really centered, to be wholeheartedly honest. This might be a good grade contender, to be honest. Wouldn't spend the money on the grading, but it looks like it's in pretty good shape. But another foil, so we're not doing too bad so far. Out of 8 packs, we've had 4 foils. So yeah, we're about 50% pull rate in foils. Let's see if we can keep it going. The ones are going to be the hard ones, are going to be like the secret rares, but we only got 1 ultra. Gravekeeper's Chief, Book of Taiyu, Book of Moon. This is exactly like the last pack. Pull both books. Trap Hole, and then Infinite Cards. Infamously played by Strings for Sly for the Sky Dragon, which led to his ultimate demise. Next booster box. Got 2 more of these to go after this one. But we're cooking. So like I said, it's nice to see some of these older cards, like some of the older card stuff. Like, it's just weird. Because like I said, they just re-release these purely for nostalgia purposes. They're just like, fine, I guess the United States of America can get these old cards again. But also, you know, nostalgia does help Yu-Gi-Oh! At least in terms of like sales. Like, a lot of people love Time Wizard format and Go format and Edison, and I do too. I like it too, but I'm just of the mindset of like, you know, a lot of people look back to that era of Yu-Gi-Oh! And they see it now. There's like, oh, the old version was a lot, old school play was lots longer to play and it wasn't so fast, which is true, but the meta decks were still fast for it back in that standard. So I'm like, don't think that the game was just super slow. You just had, it just took like, it just wasn't as fast as it is now. What in the hell? Look at this. Look at this. This card just like, this was like wet and it went through the damn roller. So yeah, but Donzaloo is a good card. Call of the Haunted, like I said, all these, like I said, these cards are just like, they just look old. They just turned on the old machines and just said run. They didn't run any test prints. they didn't run any primers. They're just like, just run it through the garden. Just go ahead and do that and we'll be all right. Dark Spirit of the Silent, Guardian Sphinx, Spear Messenger A. So I think we're missing N. So we got I-L-A. So we're just missing N. Ashura Priest, followed by Royal Decree, and then Kaiko, the Ghost Destroyer, very powerful. Curse of the Bass Beast, Dark Sword Beast, and then Insect Invitation. So far, we have not pulled a foil out of this box yet, so we're essentially we are 0-2 in this box. Opticlops, followed by, there's N, so we did get all of Destiny board, nice. Followed by an A, Gravekeeper's Chief, followed by Tyrant Dragon. So we did get a foil, there's a super. So we can get another Ultra at some point in time. Appropriate, Lightning Blade, Mad Sword Beast, followed by the Goblin Attack Force. Last pack magic out of this box, and then we got the last 2 boxes to go. Hopefully we can get a secret rare of some form or fashion, or at least a couple more Ultras. But so far we're doing pretty good on the foils, not too bad. Bottomless, Book of Moon, Dark Spirit of the Silent, Spear Messenger L, followed by, speaking of an Ultra, Thousands I Restrict. And the centering on this one was really bad. It's definitely shifted to the left. But there is our second Ultra Rare. So we got something good. So 2 for 2. So we got 2 boxes without foils, 2 of them with them. Let's move on to these last 2 packs. The last 2 boxes, not last 2 packs. So we are missing a secret rare. We haven't seen a secret rare yet, which I'm assuming the pull rates for those are astronomically more difficult. But we will find out. Of course, the most valuable card in this set is the Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. I think followed by Gores. Yeah, I think it's like Gores and Blue Eyes Shining Dragon are the 2 super high, because I know Dragon Master Knight's in here too. I don't remember how much valuable that card is. As awesome as that card is for the anime sake, it's a really bad card. It's a really bad card. Black Luster Soldier and Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to make, and like, yeah. Like, Black Luster Soldier is the easier one because it's just a normal monster you can pull in the deck, but Blue Eyes Ultimate, yeah. Easier now, but it's still pretty bad. Book of Taiyu, and then another Tyrant Dragon. So another duplicate foil out of that one, but first pack out of the box, a foil. Gravity Bind, and then Thousands I Idol. We need a Relinquished. If Relinquished was in here, then we would have everything we need for Thousands I Restrict. So, moving on. Emergency Provisions. Guardian Sphinx. Gravekeeper's Chief. Dark Spirit of the Silent, followed by, ooh, we did get a secret, Archfiend of Guilford. Archfiend of Guilford, I forgot was a secret. So we did get 1 secret, Archfiend of Guilford. And this looks pretty, this one looks pretty centered. But like this one has a complete, well, yeah, because this is like the printing of like the platinum secret rares to a degree. Awesome. I'm gonna, where's the sleeve at? I'm gonna sleeve this one. So mission accomplished. We did get a secret. Let's slide you in there. And we still got a couple packs left, so hopefully we see if we can pull another one. That'd be really nice. And I have to check the value on that one. It's like, I know it's not a lot, but I know it's not. I think the baboon is like, the green baboon is the cheapest one of them all. Legendary Ocean, Shura Priest, third pack out of the box, Book of Moon, Yata-Garatsu, and Limited Remover. So we got another foil. So it's our third foil out of that one. Great quick play Magic card for the Machine players or Cyber Dragon players. And we have it out of that one. So we still only got 2 ultra rares out of it. But we got 2 ultra rares, 1 secret, and like 8 supers. So we're not doing too bad. These boxes are going pretty well. Going pretty well indeed. Gravekeeper Spy. And then we got Gillosaurus, Baboon of the Soul, Bottomless Trap Hole, and oh, and there's another ultra. This box hit all foils. Dark Ruler Hades as an ultra rare. Asking you shall receive. So yeah, that was actually the good box. That box hit every pack and there was a foil in there. So last box, let's see if we can get something crazy. That would be like I wouldn't be mad if a Blue Eye Shining Dragon was in here or Gores. Either one of those two. Either one of those two, I wouldn't be, or even Dragon Master Knight. Like either one of that one too would make my night, would make my day. Once again, as per usual, thank you guys for watching, for making it to the video this long. Make sure you give us a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, for that giveaway stuff, as well as just supporting the channel. I really appreciate you guys. Gravekeeper Spy, a Legendary Ocean, Spirit Messenger A, followed by another Tyrant Dragon. So with a full playset of Tyrant Dragon, a card I'm never ever gonna use. it's just there to look pretty. The fact I pulled 3 of those is kind of funny. I'm just like, there's not any more super rares I can pull that's not Tyrant Dragon. How wild would it be if a box of these were all Tyrant Dragons? That'd be actually really, really funny. Opticlops, Gravekeeper's Assailant, Reckless Greed, followed by Jinzo. Jinzo is an ultra. And Jinzo looks, not top and bottom is off, but you know, left and right centering is not too bad. Kaiko, Mad Sword Beast, Gravity Bind, and then that. So, last 2 packs out of here. Last 2. Let's see what we get out of there. Spirit Messenger L, I, Bear from Dark Horse, N, Dark Jura. I'm about to say, I was like, is this a foil? No, it's a rare. It's a rare. It would have been funny. Actually, that would have been, you know what, that would have been even funnier. A pack that had the entire Destiny board. It would have hit Destiny board and then all the other 4 Spirit Messengers in it. That would be wild. I'm pretty sure there is a pack somewhere that has all of them in it. Nobody probably thought anything of it until after the fact, but whatever. Last pack Magic. Let's see if we get anything decent. Book of Taiyu, Emergency Provisions, Guardian Sphinx, Gravekeeper's Chief, followed by Hio Kagutsuchi. So one last foil to read out. The outside of Yamada Dragon, the other powerful spirit monster that was used, not by Noah. I was about to say, what was the kid's name? So we only did get 1 secret rare. It was Beast of Guilford, but it was a good one. And then we pulled 4 ultras, so like literally a booster box worth of ultras that you would standardly get. So that makes 5 foils. And then you got these, so we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 foils total out of 20 packs. So that's not too bad. That's over 50% pull rate on that one. But of course, this is probably the major hit. I have to see if that one's worth anything. But like I said, that card actually looks like it's in pretty good shape too for centering and everything. Well, it shifts to the left, but a couple other things to go with that one. But thank you guys for watching the video. If you did like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what your favorite pull out of this box was. And tell me if you want to see more retro packs. I'm going to see if I can get my hands on a booster box in the next couple months. It'll be closer to the end of the year. If it's not $200. Right now, I think they're sitting at around like 110 or whatever it is. So if it stays around that territory, I'll get my hands on a booster box. If it goes up it ain't gonna happen until either it comes back down or until I'm just like, you know what, I'm bored, I got extra money to waste, let's just go ahead and do that one. But, you know, we do like to be smart about buying our stuff on this channel. We don't like to just recklessly spend. So make sure you make good decisions. And that's why you also follow the affiliate links in the bio to save some money on TCG products and all the other fun stuff. But we are in an era where things are all over the place because of tariffs. So it is what it is, but we'll figure it out as we go. But in the meantime, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what your thoughts, tell me what you're thinking of. And then also watch the future videos for this week for the giveaways and rack up those likes for those videos. So meantime, it's King Zeph, no time to explain. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.